Folks, welcome to the beautiful Sports Focus. I am your host, John McNeil. With me is Mr. Kevin Civils.
The beautiful Sports Focus.
The beautiful. It was a beautiful ass whooping by the New England Patriots against these New York Jets. Wow. You talk about a reality check.
Man.
They went up against the Cowboys. They beat the Cowboys.
With key people missing.
They won.
They won.
They was feeling good. On this very program, I picked the Jets to upset the Patriots. Sure enough, Tom Brady said, "Oh, really?"
As he say, Tom Ray Nathan
Brady said, "Oh, guys, let's get gangster." And they sure got gangster on them. They just pop, 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 pop. Left my man seeing ghost. That's a damn shame. That is a damn shame, New England.
He
and
made
you,
homeboy.
Ray Nathan.
They gave homeboy the 6 cents.
You damn right they gave him that 6 cents. It's a damn shame what you did to Sam Donald, Ray Nathan. You did that.
It wasn't Ray Nathan.
It was Ray Nathan.
Bill. It was Bill. Bill, the one who did it to him. He called the blitzes. Go get him.
Go get them, boys.
Go get him.
Man, I feel bad for the Jets fans. You know, it made me.
All 7 of them.
Yeah, it made me feel a little better after, we lost to them. And I still can't believe we lost to them.
I can believe it.
I'm keeping losers row because these are the teams that the Cowboys lost to. Jets, Packers, and I don't have no Saints apparel. But if I did have some, if you would like to donate some, sure, get it to me, and I'll put it right here. It'd be the Jets, Packers, Saints.
Yeah.
Lost by 2. Isn't that something? And then 10, that's why the Packers get the big one. It's going to stay here all year because that's all they're going to have is 3 losses. Boom, boom. So if you got any New Orleans Saints, I know there's got to be at least 2.5 New Orleans Saints fans out there. Send a towel, a T-shirt that you don't want, and I will put it right here on this show.
Understandable.
Now, yes. Now we have to have the good. We got to go to the sad, man. We got to go to the sad. As much times as I've done this program, how many times I've done a lot of boxing, young men passing away. This is Patrick Day, 27 years old. He was taken off the life support, suffered a brain injury during his fight. Happened in the 10th round, TKO. He was on life support in the hospital for 4 days.
Sport, man.
And fortunately, he could not. The family decided to take him off.
Sad.
It's a lot of boxers dying from, the sport that they're in. It's very sad.
That's why that's why MMA, I'm surprised you don't see more deaths there. I'm surprised.
Because the object of this particular sport is to discombobulate your opponent to the point that they cannot respond. And, when these guys are getting hit so many times in the head, what happens a lot of times, when they go to the ground, their head, bam!
Yeah, the mat and bounce.
And bouncing, the brain is moving all over the place.
Start shaking.
So, sad one for Patrick Day. Hopefully all these boxers, why don't they start doing something about that like they do about football? But, that's the sport. You got to hit the guy. Maybe they all have to wear the headgear, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, congratulations to the Washington Nationals and the Houston Astros. I happened to be watching that game at night when the guy from Houston hit that walk-off home run like that. Wow, that was tough because the Yankees in the top of the 9th, hit that home run and tied it up, and then Houston came back. So Houston is going for another title, and this is the Nationals' first. So
should be good.
I don't know who's the favorite. I'm going to go with Houston. I'm going to say Houston. But I tell you what, I root for the Nationals since this is their first time,
Underdogs,
anything. I go for the underdog. Now we got something popping off. Also, we also have the World Series. We got the NBA season. It is finally here. You think that your favorite NBA player, LeBron James, is going to get that elusive title with the Lakers.
You know what? He has a very good chance.
Anthony
but
Davis.
Those guys, that other team from LA is pretty ready for him. So it's going to be good.
This is a season that I cannot wait for. You got all this player and then star player moving from team to team. Mm-hmm. Kawhi, the big fish, goes to the other LA team, the Clippers.
But the worst thing about it is those Nets. Once Durant gets healthy, to play with
Kyrie, and what they have. Because the Nets do have already a good team.
Yes.
Now you're adding KD when he comes back healthy.
Oh, my
And it's going to be interesting with the Golden State when Clay comes back because he might not play.
Right.
So, it's going to be interesting. Right quick, before we jump to the next one, thoughts on what the greatest Michael Jordan said about Steph Curry. I don't know if you heard.
I haven't heard.
Michael Jordan said he's a great player about Steph Curry. Great player, not a Hall of Famer yet. Do you agree with the greatest? He said yet. So everything that Steph has accomplished, in Michael Jordan's eyes, he is not a Hall of Famer. Do you think he has some personal against Steph, maybe?
I don't think he has nothing personal against Steph. But remember how we always talk about GOAT conversation?
Yeah.
It's all a preference of what someone else sees. Because somebody else saying he have so far a Hall of Fame career. But some Hall of Fame be like, no, not yet. So I guess it's all perception.
Yeah.
So I can't say Mike was right or wrong, but he's a Hall of Fame player.
Yeah, Mike is up there, one of the greats.
He's the man.
He's the man, and you got to give. But for him to say that, I think is a little shade thrown at Steph. Because the NBA, they let anybody in that Hall of Fame, first of all. So I'm like, I'm surprised John Sally, no disrespect, but I'm surprised John Sally not in the Hall of Fame.
No, I'm surprised the man with 7 is not in the Hall of Fame.
Robert Ory.
Exactly.
So but get back to it. This young man, this beast, is not going to be there to start the season. That's a shame. He's going to miss 6 to 8 weeks.
Doesn't it sound like homeboy who went to Portland and just never got right?
Is it Bowie?
No, not besides him. What was his name? Oden?
Oh, Greg Oden.
Yeah, one day he went in the top round and messed up.
He was the number 1 pick and never came around.
I hope this dude don't go out.
I hope it. I have to agree with Shannon Sharp. He has to lose some weight. Got to drop it. Some can't be too big and doing all that running and jumping he doing, and
that's how he busted out of his shit.
Yeah. So I hope he can get it together because I do think the New Orleans Pelicans they're going to be a little problem.
They have a very young core, so they should be pretty solid.
Yeah, they're going to be pretty solid. Pretty solid.
Yeah, thanks to the Lakers.
Yes. NFL Week 8. We are at the halfway point of the NFL season, just like that. Yes, we're almost there. And, oh, boy, Kevin, you are catching up to me with these STDs. What are you doing? What are you doing out there? You getting all these STDs. I was up there, and now you catching up. That score to date, I have 32 right, and Kevin has 31. But you're catching. I had a whole bunch more STDs than you, but you catching up. You doing your thing. All right. Yeah,
that was a gimme.
Yeah, that was. I just said, you know what? They beat the Cowboys and, the Jets or whatever. And they went right back to what they are. All right, let's get right to it. We got Monday Night Football. This is going to be a great one. I'm trying to sell it for ESPN. This is a great one. The Miami Dolphins at the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Just because it's in Pittsburgh, I'm going to say Pittsburgh.
You know what? I'm going to say the Steelers, too. I think they're going to pull it out. But watch out for Fitzmagic. Watch out for Fitzmagic. I'm going to take the Steelers, though. How about this one? This is going to be a nice one. That's Carolina at San Francisco.
That young kid in Carolina is really, really playing.
They have
North have that kid right.
Yeah. Bye-bye, Cam. Sorry.
But that San Francisco defense is pretty solid. But they only scored 9 against the Redskins.
But it was like a typhoon.
Yeah,
I heard in
I'm gonna go Panthers in the upset.
I like that because I was
Panthers
thinking
with
that
upset.
too. But I'm gonna go with the 49ers. I think that being at home, I think they got a lot of confidence, and I think they're gonna. Well, their number one objective is number 22, McCaffrey.
Right.
So they're going to shut him down. They're going to try to anyway. All right, let's keep it going with, this is another good one. The Giants at the Lions. The Lions are in disarray. They're trading players left and right. And the Giants, well, we saw what happened. They lost to a rookie quarterback.
I'm gonna say the Lions simply because the Lions
It's in
have
Detroit.
Stafford.
It's in Detroit. I think I'm going to take the Lions too.
Yeah,
I don't.
because of Stafford, I'm going to take the
Saquon
Lions.
did not help them in their return, so I'm going to take the Lions.
Woo! Oh yeah,
Cleveland at the Patriots.
I can't even believe he showed this.
This is the
monstrosity.
first team that the Patriots are playing this season that actually has some talent, that actually has some ability that, if they play up to their ability, could be a problem for the Patriots defense.
The only one so far that gave them a little bit of a problem and a scare was actually the Bills.
Was Buffalo. It was in Buffalo.
Yeah, but you know what? This one here, only if they sleep will they lose this one. So I'm going to go in New England.
I'm going to take the Patriots because I don't know if Baker Mayfield is ready. And hopefully he don't start talking and saying we going to do this and do. Just shut up. Just be quiet.
Now, remember what I said his rookie season? I said somebody going to keep punching him in his mouth, and he's suffering for it now.
I'm taking the Patriots, but I do think that this is their very first, because after the Cleveland Browns, they go on a gauntlet of the so-called good teams in the NFL. So it's going to be interesting how the Patriots respond. Let's keep it moving with the Jets and the Jags.
Jags got rid of Jalen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Jags at home.
I'm going to take the Jags as well. Not only did I pick up their defense, I'm just saying, I'm going to take the Jacksonville Jaguars in a rout. Because after what I saw on Monday Night Football, the Jets should be ashamed. You know what? Get off the table. They should be ashamed of themselves, the performance that they gave the nation. Trade Jamal Adams to the Cowboys, why don't you? Get that out the way. We'll take him for a 5th-round pick. Let's keep it moving to the Raiders and the Texans. Texans with a big loss.
Yeah, but I'm going to take them in a bounce-back game.
You going to take Texas?
Take the Texans in a bounce-back.
Do you think, now you shared with me the loss of Willie Brown, number 24, Oakland Raiders Hall of Famer. Do you think they're going to summon up? No. You think, I'm going to take the Texans. I think.
You think they're going to something? No.
I think I'm going to take the Texans. Now, this is interesting because the Eagles coming now, they lost 2 in a row. And the embarrassing loss to the Cowboys in Buffalo with that Buffalo defense. They're hot. They're 5-1.
I'm going to take Buffalo.
This is a game. This is a show-me game right now for the Eagles because their schedule still is tough and it gets harder. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take the Eagles.
Only reason why I'm taking Buffalo is Dallas showed how to keep Cox busy.
Yeah.
And get what you need to get.
Their backs are against the wall, so that's the only reason I'm taking Philadelphia.
They're trying to keep pace with the
They're trying to keep pace. Seahawks, Falcons.
Seahawks.
I'm going to take the Seahawks because the Falcons absolutely suck. And why are you trading one of your players to the Patriots? Why? You suck, and this is what you get. Karma. This is what you get, Atlanta. You're never going to win anything ever again. Ever. How about the Sunday night game? Green Bay at Kansas City. I am taking Green Bay. No Pat Mahomes for the next few weeks.
Even they had Pat Mahomes. I'm taking that kid named Rodgers.
If they had Pat Mahomes, I'm taking Kansas City. Folks, but I'm taking Green Bay instead. Folks, that's all time we have for you. Thank you, Mr. Sebos, and thank you. And send me something for the Saints so I can put on this table. Peace.